Hi, my beautiful Cancerians. Your soul therapy session is going to be about severing. So, your card from the Starseed Oracle deck is the Great Severing. It's about severing and releasing things that don't or no longer serve you. It says Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. So, Cancers, I'm a Cancer sun, by the way. And this is going to cover be for Cancer sun, moon rising, and North Node. Okay, Cancers get a rap of clinging onto the past, right? And it's usually just the emotions tied to the past. It looks like there could be some sort of conflict or resentment or some repressed emotions that you may still be working through, Cancer. And your soul therapy is to start to release these things that don't serve you anymore. Okay, soften to love. um, you're going to be experiencing certain situations that are going to highlight some things that you are still needing to let go of. I feel like you're going to be met with a few challenges, but it is so you can completely release things um, that are really still keeping you stuck in a past paradigm. Um, so, with this great severing card, it is calling to it's calling you to really become fearless and incorporating the principles of forgiveness. Okay, if you are experiencing conflict within your day-to-day life with family or friends or maybe a relationship, you're being asked to not be afraid to express yourself, but be very careful with what you're saying, especially because Mars energy, because of the fact that we have, um, I believe we have right now Mercury retrograde, and I believe we have Mars in its home sign of Aries. I'm not an astrologer, but I know that there's a very strong Mars influence. It says this is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid is here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. I definitely feel like a Cancers, we have been riddled with lots of experiences and lessons and tests um, where we are being forced to open up our hearts again. Um, and again, incorporating those principles of forgiveness. Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, okay, and forgive and find our way back to love. We are all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others sometimes. And it can feel like a never ending dance that we can never escape, right? You may be feeling like you've been attracting these experiences and it's just hurting you, and you're not understanding why you have experienced so much hurt. Um, it says if we're not careful, before long, we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place. And I think that that's what's causing you to close off your heart, Cancer, because of something in the past that may have hurt you. And your defense mechanism is just going back into your shell where it's safe. So you may feel unsafe. You may feel like it's not safe to be vulnerable. You feel that maybe you may get hurt. And this is a paradigm that you need to break. It's the fear of getting hurt. It is the closing off your heart that is causing you to attract these experiences. Um, if this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons, okay? So because it's surfacing in your reading, it's for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions and situations and conflicts and wounds, um, and fears that are causing you the pain and anxiety that you're feeling. And a second reason why this card may be showing up for you is to find your way back to love. So if you are feeling a lot of anxiety, if you are having a very intense emotional experience, it's time for you to really do some inner work on yourself. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyways. No matter how much you're hurting, still love, still find your way back to love, still open up your heart and allow yourself to have hope and to still believe in love, believe that there is good in the world, or you will find people that will appreciate your kind heart and what you bring to the table. You know, for us as Cancerians, it's very difficult to open our hearts when if you've been experiencing hurt and disappointment from the people that you love. This doesn't have to be strictly romantic. This could just be, you know, your friends and family members, your peers. If you feel unsupported and unappreciated, start to give those things to yourself. Like, you know, if you don't feel loved enough, start to love yourself a little bit more extra and appreciate yourself a little bit more. Be very kind to yourself. Make sure you speak of yourself in a highly fashion, and make sure that no matter what you've been through, don't let that be your reference point of how you love others and how you show up in your life. Always come from a place of unconditional love. Always keep that warmth in your heart and that beautiful gift you have of nurture. You know, that is your superpower, Cancer. All right. And it says, when fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others in the world. Come out of your shell and soften your heart, anyways. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially in yourself. Yeah, you know, forgiveness is a big topic for you. Okay, October. So we have a contract in reverse. Feeling like you've been treated unfairly. Damn, Gemini got these cards. You guys may be Gemini, Cancer, Cuspers. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Gemini. Okay, if you're not a Cusper, you could definitely be dealing with a Gemini. Gemini got these two cards, and they're reading. They got contracts. So some of you guys may be dealing with a Gemini, or maybe in your past. My ex-husband's a Gemini, so this is interesting. There is some sort of balancing of karma, or there's some sort of delay. You may be feeling like things haven't been fair. You're waiting on karmic justice, waiting on things to go your way, or waiting on things to change in general. Spirit says a good way for you to soften your heart is by finding your equilibrium, by meditating and finding a quiet space for you to really um, find the sacredness of being, just being, right? There's a sacredness in just being and not having expectations and not worrying about what's happening in the physical world, not worrying about bills, not worrying about love, but just being, okay? Finding that the sacredness of just being you. And it's easy for us to go hide in our shells. It is easy for us to want to close off our heart and not want to give our love, but that is the gift that you provide to humanity, Cancers. When your heart stays open, it is sending out a healing resonance to the world. Spirit says you are completely safe. You are safe. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael wants you to know that you are safe. I've been feeling down. I've been sleeping a lot. I've been feeling very heavy. I've been eating a lot of emotional eating. I don't know if it's just because of the planetary alignments. Be careful if you're a fluffier Cancer, even if you're Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node Cancer. Be careful with emotional eating. The more healthy you are, the better you manifest your desires, the better you feel. So just make sure that you are watching what you eat and really finding time to get some rest. Sleeping really helps. Sleeping really rejuvenates. Sleeping makes you helps you to connect with your higher self. I've been having very interesting dreams, so you guys will have some interesting dreams. Pay attention to what you're being told in your dreams, what you're seeing. The symbology is very important at this time. So, you know, October has been very interesting. There's balance coming in, but there could be something that you're waiting on, or there could be an ending of some sort of commitment or contract for some of you guys. Some of you guys may be experiencing an ending of a relationship or marriage, or you may be contemplating one. There could be a legal case that may be causing some stress and anxiety. Dang, you know, Gemini really did get these same messages. There's an epiphany in regards to some sort of injustice that you've been going through. You may feel energy of lack and doubt of whether you will ever get justice for what you've been through in your life. Cancer, you're coming up. and you're reading Ace of Cups, it's time for you to replenish yourself by giving yourself the love that you so freely give to others. Okay? So they're saying that there will be a new beginning or just some sort of restoration of your health, your emotional health. It's time to really tap into your higher self. Very big theme for October. Really listen to your intuition, and it's time for you to purge these unwanted emotions. Okay, some of you guys may feel like you're going through the dark night of the soul. Some of you guys have shadow work to do, so that you can clear up some of these illusions around you that make you feel like things aren't going to change or things aren't going to get better. With this first chakra, I'm feeling a very strong energy of, yeah, liberation. Once you look at something from a different perspective, once you do this honest investigation, I definitely feel you'll have a newfound perspective. You're getting an epiphany about something, maybe a relationship that maybe you thought that somebody was, maybe you thought that a relationship was going to maybe go to the next level, or maybe you just had some sort of expectation and that didn't turn out the way you want. So you're getting some sort of epiphany about that. Let's look at, yeah, self-love is your medicine. This is your soul therapy. I see there's some sort of external factors that are affecting you. A relationship or just external things that you have no control over. The universe is saying not to fixate on those external things. The universe says that there's a big decision that you need to make. And part of this decision requires you to always put yourself at the forefront, put yourself first, love yourself. This is your medicine. It's like this is the elixir of healing for you. Self-love, pouring into yourself, finding things to make you feel more appreciative of self. All right. I'm setting new intentions for yourself. I'm really saying positive, during this time, thinking very positively is going to really help you break self-sabotaging patterns, okay? Really staying positive, keeping you away from those negative thoughts, okay? Because I think that, the illusions are telling yourself that things are not going to change, or not, you maybe not good enough, or maybe maybe beating yourself a little bit, Cancer. You're going through a rebirth, or you will be having a rebirth soon, which is very positive. Again, nurture yourself. I think this will be the last message for you guys. Nurture yourself. You are safe. You are secure. You are loved. You are protected. Okay? You're needed. Your love is needed. Open up your heart. If there is any conflict, or if someone hurt you, show them compassion. Show them compassion. Soften up your heart. If you are feeling any resentment, release, purge it. And you might be asking, well, how do I do that? You have to first acknowledge what it is that you have been holding on to. And you have to make a conscious effort to release it from your being. Okay, I'm going to pull. Yeah, daughter spirit, you need to get connected. I told Gemini that they need to get connected to Mother Earth. That will be really good for you. It's raining here in South Florida. I don't know where you're at, in the world, but if you can get into nature, or even just listen to binaural beats, or listen to meditation music, that will actually definitely get you in a space of equilibrium. With the goddess of the moon, this is your ruler. This is about connecting, going within, okay? It's really going to help you really reflect, really think about why you're closing off your heart. And the universe is wanting you to see that when you close off your heart, it actually closes off inspiration, creativity. So in order for you to have inspiring thoughts and to have those creative thoughts that are going to get you the results you want, especially if you have a business, or especially if you're trying to start something new, it's really important for you to connect from the heart space with everything you do at this time. All right. Third eye chakra. You need to be very clear about your vision, about what you want to see for yourself. Where do you see yourself in the next 6 months, Cancer? Maybe the next month or so, right? Where do you see yourself? How would you like your reality to look like? Really focus on those things. I hope this message helped you guys. This is your soul therapy session with Magic. Please leave me a comment. Please like and please subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.